Hello everyone, this is Kamrul Hassan Dinner at English IELTS Online. Today we're doing a lesson about the International Phonetic Alphabet for English pronunciation. So let's start. So what is the International Phonetic Alphabet? Well, the IPA is a system for representing phonetic sounds with symbols. It helps us to pronounce a word correctly. For example, there is a new word. So we see this new word in a book. We see this word in a book, and we do not know what it means, and we do not know how to pronounce it. So the first thing we do is we look in the dictionary, and first of all we look at the definition, and we learn that it is a baby sheep. So this word here is a baby sheep. Okay. Then, and in the dictionary we look at the IPA transcription. Here it is. Okay, so this will tell us how to pronounce the word, and if we understand these symbols, then we will know the correct pronunciation of every word in English. So let's carry on with this example. So the IPA symbol, here are 3 IPA symbols. Okay, here we are, and this one is the first one. Okay, is the symbol for the sound lo, like leg. Second symbol is a, like cat, and the third symbol is the symbol for ma, like mother. So if we know these symbols, we now know how to pronounce this word. We pronounce it lamb. We know that we do not pronounce the last letter B. Okay, so with IPA we now know that the letter B is silent, and we know how to correctly pronounce this word. In English, a letter can have several sounds. Therefore, the spelling of a word does not help us know the correct sound. So IPA is a method of representing the letters in a word as a sound. Okay. For example, letter C. So when we write the letter C, or when we read the letter C, for example, ka, and another example, rice. Okay, so have you noticed they have same letter, but the sound of the letter C is different in both words? So we use IPA to represent the two different sounds. Okay, here letter C in the word car is ka. Okay, has this sound ka, and here it sounds like s. So in this video I describe all the phonetic sounds in the English language, both in British English and in American English, and you learn how to read IPA transcriptions in dictionaries. Okay, and now I'm just going to give you an example dictionary which you can find on the internet, whether you will find IPA transcriptions. Okay, so this is the online dictionary that I recommend my students. This is Cambridge Dictionaries Online, and this is the address. Okay, dictionary.cambridge.org. So when you come to the page, click on the accent that you prefer. For example, I have pressed British English, and then type the word you are looking for. I am writing football, FUFWT, football. Okay, so then search it, and here is the word with definition of the game football. And the most important thing is that we have two transcriptions, okay, IPA transcriptions. So these are the phonetic symbols. These are the phonetic transcriptions of this word football. As since we asked for British English, the first one, this is British English transcription, and this is American English transcription. Okay, so this is where you find it. Now let's start with the IPA symbols. The first of all, there are some special symbols. This one this one is the start and the end of the transcription. For example, if we have the word cat, then we show the start and the end of the transcription with this slash symbol. And this symbol, this shows the stressed syllable of the word. Example, the word prefer. Okay, so here we have stressed the second syllable. So in IPA we show that with this symbol here. Okay, to show the stressed we use this symbol. Okay, prefer. And this little dot, okay, this shows the start of a new syllable. Example, the word football has two syllables, foot and ball, football. And in IPA we show the start of the new syllable with the dot. And this symbol shows that the consonant L is pronounced as a separate syllable. Example, in the word little, the L sound is in fact a new syllable. So use the symbol, okay? Little. And this symbol is exclusively used in American English, okay? And it shows that the letter T in American English sometimes sounds like a letter D. So Americans in British English, in British English they pronounce it butter, but in American English this is pronounced butter. Okay, so T sounds like a D. So we'll now start, okay, the sounds with IPA symbols and some examples. Okay, so here we'll have some sounds, okay, that they're long vowels, and we'll have some examples. So you see, we have two words, e, tree, green, okay, oo, shoe, food, and ha, car, wo, door, for, girl, prefer. And we add to this symbol sometimes this little r, okay? So sometimes we add this little letter r. So the r is not actually a sound, okay? But it means that we pronounce the final letter R sound only if the next letter or next word starts with a vowel. And this is only exclusively for British English. You won't find it in American English. For example, the word prefer. So this is the IPA transcriptions. So we have the R sound at the end, and the little r means we only pronounce this R sound at the end of prefer if the next word starts with a vowel. So if we say I prefer apples, since the next word starts with a vowel sound, so then we must pronounce the letter R. So listen, we say I prefer apples. I prefer apples. But in the next word, okay, it starts with consonant. And you see it's pronounced like I prefer pears. I prefer pears. Now, short vowels, okay? I, sit, fish. U, pull, good. A, mug, duck. A, hot, stop. A, amount, cinema. A, red, dead. And in some dictionaries this symbol is written like this, okay? But it is the same sound, okay? Excuse me. And a, cat, fat. And this one is only for American English, okay? This sound is mother, mother, okay? And this one is also an American English sound. This one is For example, girl, girl. Excuse me. Now let's talk about diphthongs, okay? What is diphthong? A diphthong is the sound of two vowels in one syllable. For example, ear, ear, beer. So there are two syllables, ear, ear, okay? Poor, pure, tourist, pure tourist. I, like my, five. Oi, boy, choice. Oh, go, joke. Air, there, tear. And in some dictionaries we find these symbols in this way, okay? Ear, ow, now, lounge. A, they, say. In American English, they have another sound for O, like nose. This is only for American English. And again, the same rule, the little r, here, here, and here. For these three sounds, again, we only pronounce the final R sound only if the next word starts with a vowel, and it is exclusively for British English, okay? In American English, they always pronounce the final R sound. So let's talk about consonants, voiceless and voiced pairs. These sounds are in pairs actually, and the sounds for each pair, example P and B, are produced in the same place in the mouth, with the tongue in the same position, okay? So the tongue always remains in the same position. For example, the position of the tongue for the letter P and B is same, okay? The only difference is that the sound of the voiceless consonant, for example P, comes only from the mouth, okay? It only comes from the mouth, okay? And the sound of the voiced consonant, for example B, comes from the voice, means throat, okay, from the vocal cords. So if you want to prove this to yourself, then you can say the letter P and you can say B, and you will find the difference. Okay, so you'll find it, the P comes out from your mouth and B comes out from your throat or voice. Okay, so you cannot pronounce B only using your mouth. Okay, you have to use your voice or throat or vocal cord, but you can pronounce P with only using your lips or mouth. Okay, so that's why P is voiceless and B is voiced. For example, paw, apple, stop, but, bat, bear, tree, want, dead, door, food, chair, teacher, joke, lounge, cat, walk, green, dog, fish, if, vote, five, think, both, they, mother, stop, fast, zoo, noise, sheep, fish, pleasure, vision. And finally, we have other consonants. For example, man, money, never, 10, sing, drink, hot, head, love, pull, red, tree, want, window, yes, yellow. So these are all the sounds, okay, that we find in IPA. Thank you very much again.